I've got one more question for you, man. I'm sorry, this is gonna be a tough one.
Sure.
This is. Do you know do you know the First Amendment?
Do I know the First Amendment?
How many rights are protected under it?
I can't say I can tell you the page number or give you.
Sure. In a nutshell, could you give me a summary?
Summary of the First Amendment. Put me on the spot there.
I am, man, and there's a reason for that.
All right, folks, we have a couple clips for you. The last clip you're absolutely going to love, but the first clip you're absolutely going to appreciate it. This comes to you from a new channel called I Solemnly Swear. He reached out to me and sent me this clip. He will be uploading the full video soon, so don't miss the opportunity to watch the full video over there. He's asking an important question that I began asking officers out there, and that is if they know the First Amendment. The patterns don't lie, folks. Cops don't seem to know it. This cop right here is just another one out of thousands. He sends me a heartwarming thank you on Instagram. I'm going to go ahead and share that with you too after this clip. But after that, stay tuned for something hilarious. You guys don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well and hit the bell because you don't want to miss future videos. Without further ado, folks, this is I Solemnly Swear's channel. I'll drop the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Here's your video.
I've got one more question for you, man. I'm sorry, this is gonna be a tough one.
Sure.
This is. Do you know do you know the First Amendment?
Do I know the First Amendment?
How many rights are protected under it?
I can't say I can tell you the page number or give you.
Sure. In a nutshell, could you give me a summary?
Summary of the First Amendment. Put me on the spot there.
I am, man, and there's a reason for that. Because you swore the same oath that he did, and it's to the Constitution. I'll go ahead and give you a free one. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to press, right to address your government, and right to assemble. Like, that's just the First Amendment, and you guys took an oath of that. I would encourage you to get with your guys underneath it. Maybe had he known that, he wouldn't have been such a dumb bitch and did what he did by harassing a member of the public for exercising those rights. Like, I did the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and be transparent. I did the same thing. I served my country for 5 years in the military without knowing my constitutional rights. I had no idea what they were. And now I have corrected that. I think the people deserve for you guys to do the same. You know, I know that when you first took that oath, you know, you were repeating what somebody was telling you. And sure, it was important to say them and get. I know you wanted to get to a spot where you could start helping people. But now we're living in that time where people are going to ask you these things on the side of the roads, possibly.
Hey, bro, this is Josh from I Solemnly Swear. I just definitely wanted to take a second to send you a very sincere thank you. Not only for, you know, stopping in, checking out my stuff, and sharing it. My word, thank you. But again, for being the spirit animal for so many people that are trying to get into this. You know, we learn so much from, you know, our forebears, and, you know, you're one of my favorite. So one of these days, for real, I'll be getting on an airplane. I'll be on my way to Cali. I got a couple Army buddies that live out there anyways, and we'll have to go do a walkabout. But until then, you know, stay safe, have a good Thanksgiving, and I'll send you the rest of that big video whenever I get it, you know, edited and uploaded. It was a good one. I mean, dang, I was I was a lot less polite than I guess I usually am, but it was with merit. It's funny, the video that you shared, I had a dirty cop that's literally asking people for money on Venmo for 30-second customized videos, calling women bitches in uniform, good girls, all kind of just sleeping in the car, everything, you name it. He came onto that video and called me a bitch for exercising my First Amendment rights. So that's what I was speaking to his lieutenant about in the clip I sent you. So I can't wait for you to see that one. But again, man, I'm so happy to have you call me a friend, and I do absolutely consider you the same. So stay safe, happy holidays, and I'm sure we'll catch up sometime. Adios, mate.
All right, guys, as promised, I have a treat for y'all. Now, I don't know if this is true or if this is just a joke. If it's just a joke, it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. I'm going to read to you guys. I found this on Arizona Reggie 3 Instagram page. All right, guys, check this out. An old farmer writes to his son who is in prison. Dear son, this year I won't be able to plant potatoes because I can't dig the field by myself. I know if you were here, you would have helped me. The son writes back, Dad, don't even think of digging that field because that's where I buried all the money I stole. The police read the letter, and the next day the whole field was dug up looking for the money, but nothing was found. The following day the son wrote again, now plant your potatoes, Dad. It's the best I can do from here. Sent you some free help. Folks, when I read that, I just about died laughing. I read it to my wife, and she had a chuckle as well. Why is that funny, folks? Did you guys know that police officers are allowed to lie to you? Did you know that you are legally allowed to lie to your own family? Now, I'm not saying everybody should go around taking advantage of the system, but when you see police officers taking advantage of the system, that makes this video here priceless. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys go subscribe to I Solemnly Swear's channel. He's also a veteran, so I also want to thank him for his service. Alright folks, have yourselves a blessed day. Go subscribe to I Solemnly Swear. Let them know I sent you. I'll see you guys over there. We'll see you on the next video. That's if you hit the bell. Peace.